What's going on, everybody? My name is Justin Godsey for Justin Godsey TV. Thank you so much for checking out tonight's video. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking me about what are my thoughts about CM Punk and his current situation with World Wrestling Entertainment. I'm going to get into that here in this video. Now, I hope you guys do enjoy my awesome Nirvana poster. I might be switching this up. I'm moving a poster around so I can get something a little bit more, sports-like for this video. Because I'm thinking about, having this kind of layout for my future videos. So I've been asked, a lot of people have been saying, Justin, what are your thoughts on CM Punk? You're the biggest CM Punk fan that I've known. I'm talking, about myself from the people that tell me. And I was like, I've had a lot of mixed feelings about CM Punk since he has left the WWE. Now, CM Punk, if you guys all remember, CM Punk left the WWE following the Royal Rumble this past January, and he has not been seen on WWE TV since. The WWE has pulled out a lot of his merchandise. He's been cut from, many promos. Yes, they have uploaded, the Best of the World documentary on the WWE network. I guess that was trying like a little bit of a come back CM Punk to the WWE. That's what I kind of, thought of that. But, since, the Royal Rumble 2014, this past January, he has not, shown his face, or he's talked about, the WWE, saying that he never, ever wants to come back to the WWE. Now, a lot of people, are going around saying that he's going to end up coming back, by WrestleMania. He's going to end up coming back, possibly within the next 3 months. No, I don't think CM Punk is going to end up doing that. I think CM Punk, right now, you do get burned out a whole lot when you're on the road. Professional wrestling is 24/7. You have house shows, you have pay-per-views, you have autograph signings, and you'll probably only get, one day out of the week when you're at home, actually at home for a day. And then you have to go back onto the road and, you continue on with your career. That's how the life in the professional wrestling business is. So, you automatically, there's been a lot of people that do get burned out. You have a relationship like CM Punk with AJ Lee. They actually got married, or April Mendez, if you want to, be a little bit more, sophisticated in the discussion, because that's AJ Lee's real name. So, CM Punk did get married to AJ Lee, and, when you really go into full detail about it, you want to start a family. A lot of people have been, rumoring out that CM Punk wants to have a family with AJ, and, so on and so forth, and, he wants to take a little bit more time away from the ring. Now, there's also other reports about, is he going to return to ROH? TNA's trying to bring him in. I don't think he's going to end up going to either or ROH or TNA. I think he's going to be a mainstay in WWE, for, numerous reasons, because, WWE is a much bigger stage than both of those companies. I know CM Punk has, ties to both companies. Back in ROH when he was having some excellent matches at the time with Samoa Joe. I think Daniel Bryan was also in ROH when CM Punk was around. And then you also have his time in TNA where he joined the Ravens, Ravens flock or Ravens nest, whatever, you want to call it. I'm a huge Raven fan. And I have a couple of DVD matches where it has CM Punk featured into it. So, he has ties to both companies, but, times have changed. TNA is not going a completely different direction. They lost a TV deal, and it's just, a matter of time till they, finally pull the plug on TNA. And, there's no point of him going to TNA, like I said in a couple of videos past. They're going to use CM Punk as kind of like a pawn. They're going to use him to, to land a new TV deal, have him stay on, nationwide television. I think that, CM Punk going to TNA, could it be good? There's some great talent there. I would like for them to, possibly put CM Punk back into a matchup with Jeff Hardy. There are, the Wolves. I think that he can have a great match with Davey Richards. You can also think about James Storm. I love James Storm. So there's a lot of great, talented wrestlers there. And then you have to go and talk about the WWE. We've seen countless matches with, CM Punk and Randy Orton, CM Punk and John Cena. I mean, we get the same old stuff, but, he really wants to go in there, and he wants to bring some talent in. But CM Punk has failed to do that. He said that he cannot, he feels like it's his responsibility to get, much younger talent some more, airing time, so to get these guys up to the main roster. He has failed to do so. With him walking out of the WWE back in January, he did not live up to what he wants to do, and that is what I cannot say why, why are people continuing to cheer. I love CM Punk. I'm probably one of his biggest supporters, but we gotta look at it and we gotta, see the facts here, guys. I mean, CM Punk goes into the Royal Rumble. No one knew that he was gonna walk out. No one knew he was going to walk out until he walked up to Vince McMahon and said, I'm done, I'm going home, and no one's going to hear from him. Chris Jericho even commented saying that he was trying to CM Punk is not returning any of his phone calls, and it's just completely CM Punk is trying to leave the professional business out of the professional wrestling business away forever. He's pushing everybody away, and I'm not trying to say anything, but I read something about it on the SB Nation website, and it seems very logical. If you're not returning any of your former friends or co-workers phone calls, you're really pushing yourself away from the legitimate wrestling business, and the wrestling business as whole. Not returning a ton of phone calls and everything. So do I expect CM Punk to come back within the next month? No. Do I think he's going to come back within the next year? No. I think right now with people, cheering, I know the WWE is going to have, maybe 2 or 3 Raw shows in Chicago in 2015, maybe even 4 or 5. He's not going to return next year. That's how I think it's going to be, because you know what? You do get burned out, and it takes a while for you to be like, I miss the wrestling business. I really do miss the wrestling business, and it's time for me to come back eventually. I'm not going to say he's going to come back today, tomorrow, the next week, next month, whatever the case may be. He's not going to come back anytime soon, guys. I think he's going to end up, thinking about a potential comeback around WrestleMania 32. I think that's going to be the one in Texas. I know CM Punk is possibly interested in wrestling Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think that's my possibility, because if you guys remember the launch of WWE 13, he was very interested, in having, it was the Attitude Era, head guy against the head guy of the WWE currently. CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin, that would be great, but I would love to see Stone Cold Steve Austin face The Rock or Triple H at WrestleMania 32. So I think a lot of people, just quit overhyping yourselves about CM Punk. He's not returning anytime soon. I do think that he will return eventually within the company. Within the next, 2 or 3 years, you will see him back. But, just leave the guy, let him do his business. The WWE is really, they want him back as soon as possible, because their depth on the roster is so horrendous right now. But they really need him back. The WWE will try to pull out all the songs that they can do, but there's not going to be any prevail. CM Punk still has about 6 months left on his current contract, so he cannot wrestle for ROH, TNA, or any sorts until his WWE deal is officially, done. It's completed. It's so on and so forth. It's done. He cannot go and wrestle for another promotion until his current contract obligations with World Wrestling Entertainment is officially complete. So, my name is Justin Godsey for Justin Godsey TV. Make sure you guys leave your comments down below, and I'll catch you guys in our next video.